All right. Good morning, Nigeria. We are in the kitchen. Yes, and I am super excited because, I am not alone. I am with the beautiful Chef Daphne. How you doing?
Very well, thank you.
No, you
Thank
look
you so
very well.
much.
You don't say very well. But you say how you do. Don't say, just say, look at me.
Look at me.
Exactly. You're looking very well. Don't worry.
Thank you.
It's awesome to really have you here.
Yeah, I'm
Now,
excited
tell
to
us,
be
we
here.
always have an amazing breakfast every time we have the show. What are we having this morning?
So we're going to be having shakshuka.
Shakshuka.
Yeah, but then we put an Afro twist to it, Afro-fusion twist to it. So
All right.
typically shakshuka is a poached egg in tomato sauce, right? Well, because we're Nigerians and we try to bring it back home, so we're going to be infusing a lot of Nigerian elements
All
into
right,
it,
all
and then
right.
to make it very exciting.
All right, so when you say Nigerian elements, what is the original shakshuka? What are the ingredients for the original shakshuka?
So
What are you adding? What is different?
Okay, so I'm just switching up a lot of things. So typically you want to make shakshuka with maybe olive oil and then some tomatoes, some paprika, cumin and all of that. But now I'm trying to bring it home, so I'm going to be infusing a bit of palm oil.
Okay.
I'm going to be having some...
Palm oil, where's the palm oil? All right, no voila, no voila. Continue.
So we're going to be putting some palm oil as well.
Yeah.
We're going to be putting some 10-leaf oil. We're going to be including some Ephraim leaves as well. And then we're going to be including some mackerel fish, which is very common to
lovely.
Nigerians as well.
Lovely.
And then instead of going, because typically you want to pair it with maybe baguette and some very French breads. But now we're coming home, so we're going to be having agege bread with iru butter.
All right, agege bread. All right, nice. You know what this reminds me of? Specimens in school. When I was in secondary school, I remember that when I had biology, they would just put all these things and say, oh, what is specimen A? What is specimen B? And this is really nice. So just tell us, what do we have? What do we have on the table here?
So here we have uziza.
Oziza.
Yeah, uziza
It
leaves.
sounds like Ozeba.
Come on, focus.
Okay, I should focus. Yes.
And then we've got some minced onion. We've got some garlic, cloves,
okay.
some
So
seasoning.
onions,
cubes.
yes?
Yeah, this is onion, so
Okay.
it's just been minced.
Okay.
Some rodo, rodo, that's
yeah.
Scotch bonnet. We've got some mackerel fish, that's the Titus.
All right.
We've got some fresh herbs as well. And then this is very special to me, it's iru butter. Yeah, and then,
You tell me why that is special later, very soon, but go ahead.
yeah, so then we've got some iru butter, we've got some regular butter, some tomatoes, some eggs, and of course our agege bread.
Let's talk about butter.
Yeah.
Now, why do we have two different butters here? Now, this is special to you, and then we have the regular butter. So why are we using the two, not just the
Yeah,
special
so
one?
we're
or
going
the
to use
regular
this. So I like to use this for flavoring. Flavors dish. It
flavor.
gives, yeah,
What's
a
your
lot
flavor?
of flavor.
Tell me what's your flavor. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so it's a lot of flavors. So it's butter, not margarine, because a lot of times you tend to mix the two. So this is actual butter. And then we've got iru butter. So the iru butter is going to be paired with the bread. So typically a lot of people just, when you hear iru, what you want to think about the soup and stews and all that. So but now we're having iru with
Okay,
bread.
sorry. Correct me. How did you make this? You grinded the iru?
No, so the iru was minced very finely, and
Okay.
then it was infused into the butter. So we've kept it for about a
Ooh.
week.
A
just
week?
to make sure that, all the flavors have...
Just because you want to eat,
Marinated.
you kept something for a week.
No,
Wow.
but then the longer it stays, the more flavorful it becomes and all that. So that's what we want. You want to achieve that as well.
Oh, nice.
That doesn't mean you can't do it overnight. You can even do it and use immediately, but
Yeah, but
you just have more
they'll be
flavors when you
different.
keep it.
It'll be
Yeah,
different.
exactly.
Now, speaking of the spices here, let's talk about this ones. All right.
Yeah. So this is your regular seasoning cube,
Okay.
so bouillon, any of them. And then I have a bit of curry. So now we're going to be using just very little curry. I like the flavor that curry brings, but if you're not careful, it's going to overpower what you're doing.
yeah,
But then
yeah.
when you use the right amount, it just makes
Just a little.
Just a
something,
little.
Just a little.
Just a pinch.
Just a pinch.
You know,
a
like
pinch. A pinch.
Yeah.
All right.
And then we have salt. So that's all we're going to be working with today. It's
Oh,
just
lovely. What do you do to the fish?
So I just deboned and flaked it. That's all. It was smoked already.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's
nice,
smoked and all
nice.
that.
And I'm sure this is also just giving like flavor.
Yeah,
or-
yeah. It is. I mean, it's uziza. So typically, like I said, uziza, when you come think about Nigerian and uziza, you think about soups and all that, but today we're using it for eggs. So
You know what? You know why this is a bit shocking, because I actually cook myself, and most of the time when I make meals, I only do like international like meals. You get so to see this, it feels very traditional, very local,
Yeah.
but in a good sense of being local. Do you get what I'm saying? It's really, really awesome. And what's the first step to take? And how long does this meal take?
very quick. It's actually very quick meal. So between 15 and 20 minutes. if you have
That's a
everything
good
prepared.
breakfast.
Yeah,
like,
that's
good
very,
breakfast time.
very good breakfast time and all
So
that.
basically, for those people who are at home, you're going to work, or you just want to get something ready for the kids, instead of just doing the regular bread and
Bread
egg,
and egg, exactly.
you can just make this,
You know,
because I'm sure this has way more nutrients, right?
It does. It does. It has a lot more nutrients. and all
lovely,
that,
lovely,
so.
lovely. What are you doing with the eggs?
So we're just going to poach them. We're putting it in the sauce. So we're just breaking them directly into
In
the
sauce.
sauce.
You're
We're
not-
not whisking.
you're
We're
not-
no. So it's just going to be very beautiful and poached on top of
All right, and then of course are you using the red oil for that?
both of them.
Oh, to fry the eggs?
Yeah.
That's nice.
Poach the eggs.
Okay, to poach the eggs. Thank you. I was just testing you. I wanted to see if you correct me. I wanted to see if you correct me. You're good. You're good. All right. And then we have, of course, the
agege bread.
I mean, any kind of bread will work.
Any kind of bread will work, but because we're trying to
make it more
Nigerian.
So what African name would you give this if you were going to change? Because we've changed the meal, basically.
No, but then...
No, because this is not the original way you do it now. So let's call it something. What do you think? What are you thinking?
So typically when I talk about this meal and all that, so I tried to give it a Nigerian name. Trust me, I tried my best. What we could come up with is a mackerel shakshuka.
Nigerian name now.
Yeah,
what is mackerel shakshuka? Like shakshuka is not.
Calm down. Okay. So let me go back. Yeah. A Titus tomato sauce with eggs. I'm bringing in Nigeria now because I mean. So
yeah. I'm here.
I'm fine dining chefs. I like to have fine dining names, not Nigerian names.
Okay, go ahead. I'm listening.
So so let's do Titus mackerel. You confused me. So Titus tomato sauce with efirin or efirin and uziza oil.
Just imagine if I was hawking this on the road now.
Buy your
Titus mackerel sauce. Who will buy? But I mean, it's good.
Buy your bread and egg, local bread and egg.
No. This is too classical, to be seen in traffic. Exactly. This is really good. I'm really gonna. I'm sure we're gonna enjoy it.
Yeah, I can't wait for you to try it. Actually,
not just even the meal, the process as well. The process.
And it's pretty straightforward. It's a one-pan dish, everything, so you don't have to do.
Yes. All right. So again, if you're at home, this is something that you can do easily. Okay. All you have to do is play back the video. If you have questions, you can use the hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on TVC, and we can just answer your questions. All right. You can send her a private message as well, or you can actually just send me a private message, and I'll tell you the right way to do it. Do you know the origin of the name?
Shakshuka. So it's a native African and Latin dish actually. So it's mostly native African. And then
that's what you saw online, yes?
Yeah, of course.
That's wrong actually. It is actually wrong. That is not the origin of the name. I'm sure you went online and you saw this. You read this online, yes?
No, I didn't know.
So many reporters have been writing the same thing.
Yeah,
but trust
and
me,
then some people said Tunisia too.
It's
some people said Megriba or something. So
I'll tell you the story later on the origin.
I can't wait to learn. I'm so interested.
That's what I do. I stopped cooking. I'm now into the theory.
Guys, I came to. It's a master class for me.
It is a master class, and you will learn a lot. You will learn the hard way. You will learn well.
I'll learn well.
All right. Now, guys, do not go anywhere. We're gonna give you guys an amazing time here in the kitchen. But you know how I always enjoy the show with music. Hello. Welcome back. You're still tuned in to Wake Up Nigeria, your #1 breakfast show where everything happens live.
Indeed. And in color. Yeah.
Full color.
Yeah, the second hour promises to be more entertaining, fun, exciting, shakashukri.
Shakshukery.
Shakshukery, right.
We'll explain what that means in a second.
Yes, we will.
Yeah.
We
We have had a fantastic first hour and we're set to have an amazing second hour. And yes, let's have things heat up with our Shakshuka and our Chef Daphne. All right, Chef Daphne and Edgar have been in the kitchen. How far? What's going on?
Yes, tell us how far. And I know we started some minutes ago. What have you done so far?
So what we've done now is we've made the tomato base.
Woo!
So it's given everything that it should give.
Wow.
So what we have here, we have the palm oil and granite vegetable oil.
All right.
So we have our tomato, onion, garlic. What we did first is we flavored up the oil with some herbs and garlic just to give it like extra flavors. And as well, so we just cooked our tomatoes and make sure that it's properly cooked. We added the fish.
Nice.
Ooh. So we're going to introduce the eggs and then some butter.
Please go ahead.
And then
please get started.
So guys, if you're watching right now and you're wondering what recipe we're making, this is actually a North African dish. It's from Tunisia, actually.
That's what they have online. I'll tell her the story, the original story later on.
So shakshuka is a Tunisian dish. Very spicy. It actually depends on how you make it. Because do you have cayenne pepper here though?
No, we didn't use. So we used rodo. We used
natural pepper because we are making it our own way.
The Nigerian way.
So she's created some
pockets.
craters in the tomato there.
Right.
She's just dunking the egg in there. But
It's also giving that frittata sort of feel. That's how it's meant to look. And
Yeah.
well, because of the eggs.
Yeah.
so the frittata is like sort of pizza-like. I don't know. This is more saucy. I don't know. Am I
Well,
wrong?
she's not
Am I
mixing
right?
it. She's not
I don't
gonna.
think she's gonna
she's
mix
not
it.
scrambling the eggs.
No, we're not scrambling
Yeah,
it.
she's not scrambling the eggs. So it's still gonna give that frittata, because by the time the egg solidifies, you still have to like cut into it, right?
And do you know the funniest thing about frittata? Do you know that Tata, when she was arrested,
Wow.
it was a movement to stand for her to come out
Of
of jail.
to be free.
That is free Tata.
So
This is where
with
that
that,
name comes from.
Yeah.
extremely dry joke. Let's
Oh,
find
you think I'm
out
joking?
how
Wow.
dry the weather is gonna be. So, it really pained me when he said there's some people that haven't seen a stage play. That just hurts sometimes.
Yes.
And if you are someone that hasn't, you need to make sure you change that because it's a really great experience.
Yes,
Thank
it
you
is.
for joining us in the kitchen.
Thank you.
So welcome to the Kitchen Tide. This morning, our
Yeah.
chef has taken us to Tunisia, and we're making shakshuka.
Shakshuka, yes.
Edgar and the chef.
Yes, we've been doing this together. We just wanted you to quickly have a taste. And
I
tell
thought
us.
you'd be here to serve.
All right, so chef, you need to guide me on how to serve this. Am I
Yes,
using
please.
spoon, knife, or fork?
Typically, you just take the bread and scoop, so it's like a
So it's
family
like a
meal.
dip.
Oh,
Yeah, like a dip.
so I
everybody
shouldn't
eats.
bother scooping it onto the plate
No.
first?
No.
No, not
Oh,
at
you
all.
want him to just dig in?
Yeah.
All right. Well, you heard the chef. She says
So pull
dig.
the shakshuka to him.
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
putting it closer.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay. All right. Please take a piece of bread and dig in
Just dig in.
wherever you want.
Yeah, but you have to get the egg.
You have,
Get
there's
the
egg in there
eggs. Get the
too.
eggs.
Oh, wow, that looks like it.
This,
All
All
right.
right.
this looks good.
It does, right? Okay. So what do you think?
Perfect.
Oh,
Thank you.
fantastic.
Thank
The
you.
aroma, though.
Thank you.
The aroma. Well
Thank you so
done.
much.
Well
Thank you so
looks
much.
so
It looks,
inviting.
yes, it does.
Thank you so
inviting.
much.
It does.
Thank
So
you
I
so
thought
much.
you
Thank
could
you so much.
have palm oil with bread.
We did it
Yeah.
now. We did it.
What?
We
You've
did
never
it.
done that before?
Bread and palm oil.
No, well, palm oil stew. of course.
Ah, okay.
But we have to wrap it up this tasty Tuesday
Yes,
with you
we
on Wake Up Nigeria.
We still have Majay,
Yes,
who
so
will be
Yes.
signing us out with her rendition. Are you ready?
we'll be back 7 a.m. tomorrow morning, guys.
See ya.
Bye bye.